recently I have not been sleeping well because of some medication changes. Yeah, just decrease. Oh, we've got somebody else in the frame. Oh, hi, Clover. What you doing? Hi. I think this is really important, and I don't think many people are aware of this, but medication withdrawal, mainly antidepressants, but also anti-anxiety meds, as well as a host of other medications that have major consequences and side effects. I mean, everybody's told when they get their medication, whether it's cough medication or, antipsychotic medication, people are told, oh, there are side effects, and here are the risks, and there's like pages and pages of, the risks, like if you have high blood pressure, don't take it. If you are prone to blood clots, don't take it. The risks are sleepiness, loss of appetite, or increase in appetite, or death with some of them. I don't think enough people talk about the effects when you stop taking the medication you've been on for however many years. Because obviously your body gets used to it. I've been on the cocktail of medication for my anxiety and depression for over 10 years. And some of them help me sleep at night. And right now, the medication I am decreasing is Ativan. Now, everybody's body is very different. My body is extremely sensitive. I know this for a fact. I mean, I come out in hives. I just react like crazy to some medication. It's just, yeah. With my Ativan recently, I've decreased it by 0.5 milligrams. It's like, this tiny. But, I mean, I can't get to sleep until like 3 a.m. And I've been on the new dose, 0.5 milligrams, for like a week now, but my body's still getting used to it. Now the first night, I didn't sleep at all. And then those like strange CNS, central nervous system, misfiring, that feeling comes back, and then it's like, I get these like twitchy muscles, twitchy legs syndrome thingy, and I just feel like my whole body's kind of, I don't know, it's just on alert. It's like, oh my god, where's that substance that we usually get? It's just, I'm not used to it. A few of those sleepless nights, but I think my body's finally starting to get a little more used to the lower dosage. But my point is, even though it's only 0.5 milligrams less, it affects my body that much. So, if you are on even, if you're on a higher dosage for a longer period of time, on a stronger, more potent medication, like, for me, Effexor is the antidepressant I take. Over 8 years ago, I made the mistake of going cold turkey on my Effexor. Bad idea. And I didn't know about the withdrawal effects of Effexor. Yes, it said something like, oh, warning, don't stop this without consulting your doctor. You have to stop it gradually, but it's in tiny little words, and it's like the side effects were a lot bigger. But you will feel like shit. Like you wish that hell existed. Oh, it was the worst feeling. It's like stomach upset, but then cold sweats, but at the same time this like headache, and then the feeling like your central nervous system is on fire and it's just constantly misfiring, and then the feeling like your brain inside your skull is detached from the skull. Like it feels like you move and then there's a delayed effect, and then you move and then there's this delayed effect, so you become very almost motion sick. That's not the only thing. You get like muscle spasms and twitchy whatever. You get sleepy, but then you can't sleep because your nerves and all these electrodes are firing off and misfiring and just wreaking havoc in there. So, and then I even got like ringing in my ears. And then the worst thing is this, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's as if whatever movement you make, it's almost as if you get whiplashed every time. It's this like zing, zappy, everything's bright, everything's loud, everything's over-sensitized, everything's like blaring and it's like screeching really loud, and you just can't stand it. It's like your brain is gonna like pop out of your skull. It's just, yeah. It is the worst feeling in the world. And at the time I didn't know what was wrong. I was like, I have a really bad case of the flu. But no, it happened to be Effexor withdrawal. And so I know now from my experience that to never stop taking Effexor suddenly. As well, 3 years ago I decided to start decreasing my Effexor a little. Now, I was on a very, very high dose, but, with my psychiatrist, my therapist, my GP, we all decided to decrease at an incremental level, at pace, just really slowly, like point however many milligrams every month. And it's taken me 3 years to come down to the 300 milligrams of Effexor extended release that I'm on. And then I just wanted to stabilize everything and not make too many changes. And so I've been, on a stable dosage for the last year without any changes. And I don't really think I'll be decreasing my Effexor more anytime soon. I can't predict if I'll be on it for the rest of my life. That's sort of one of those open-ended things. At the same time, I'm not gonna endanger my mental health and my life. There's a chemical imbalance in my brain, and there needs to be the antidepressant, something in there to make it function regularly. So for me, it's probably sort of like oxygen, in that I'll probably need it for the rest of my life. To make it a little more aware that there are withdrawal effects for medications you may be taking, especially if you've been taking it for longer periods of time. If you've had experience taking Effexor at all, and if you're having these symptoms, I'm just going to let you know, if you've gone off of it cold turkey, it's withdrawal effects. 100%. And if you have the feelings and the sensations that I explained, yeah. I mean, you won't be able to walk straight, you won't be able to walk anywhere, you won't be able to even talk because it's too loud. You will not be able to move. It's so horrible. You would wish you were dead. It's bad. And I'm sure other medications have similar withdrawal effects. I can only say from the experience I've had with the medications I take. Hi, sweetie. Are you in my studio? Are you in my studio stalking me? If you do get withdrawal symptoms from Effexor, just, go back on a dosage, just so that you have something in your system. And that will decrease the symptoms tremendously. So, yeah, these days I've been lacking sleep because of this decreasing my Ativan. Not my antidepressant, but my other medication, which is an anti-anxiety. So, yeah, I just wanted to bring that awareness out there and to let you know that if you're experiencing it, you're not alone. So, yeah, for now, that's about it. So, we will talk to you later. Ooh, who's that? Oh, what's that, Chloe? Is it meal time? Are you hungry? Yeah. Yes.